welcome to Inner Divine Truth and welcome to your readings. And this time you'll find that the readings are for the months of February, March and April, even though we are mid-February, and I'm terribly sorry for all the delay and for also missing the readings for January. The reason I'm doing a 3-monthly read is because there are some personal changes that are happening in my life right now, and the channel does not have my full attention, and so I wanted to get ahead with my readings so that I don't miss any month moving forward. And I hope to resume monthly readings from May, or I might do another set of 3 monthly readings and then start again after the summer. Anyway, so the layout is that we will do 5-card reading for February, then March, then April. I will conclude the readings with the Angel Answers deck, and I'll pull 3 cards. So if you have any yes or no questions or timing related questions, you might find clarification through that deck. I will then end the reading with a card from the White Light Oracle right here. And you know, this card, the final card, will help us understand the final message from Spirit, and sometimes even bring a nice conclusion to the whole reading. So do stick around until the end. And also a heads up that I will be using the singing bowl in between the readings to clear the energies. So if you are using headsets, then please be aware to adjust the volume accordingly. All right, so let's get started with our February reading, or you know, whenever you find this reading, but I trust that it should be good for the next 3 months. All right, okay, so here comes the bell. Leo, current energy. Seven of Pentacles reversed, crossing energy, Temperance. What's supporting you? Sorry, what should be your focus is the Page of Swords in reverse. What's supporting you? 7 of Cups in the recent past, 4 of Swords. What's crowning you in reverse? And the final card, outcome for the month of February. Chariot reverse, bottom of the deck. 10 of Wands in reverse. The 10 of Wands in reverse, let's start there. This is, I am feeling hesitancy, reluctance to let go of some of the past burdens. You have concluded a major cycle, and now it's time to let go and release and put some things to rest. But here we have an inability, it seems, to put things to rest because of the situation around you, or holding on to the past too strongly, again unable to find your release. So let's see what's going on here. So you're starting off the month, or let's say the current energy, when you find this reading, you find yourself needing to contemplate, needing the energy with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse is asking you to step into a moment of reflection, reassessment, reevaluation of where you've been, what you have done so far in your life, in your career, in your relationships, and what has that brought to you. So it seems that is not happening, Leo, that there is, again, I feel a reluctance to go down that path, to think about the past, to really reevaluate, to look at the learnings, to look at the gifts, the blessings that came with it. And somehow there is that, it feels like a block, that I don't want to feel that, I don't want to go there, I don't want to accept that. And crossing energy is Temperance, and it's upright, and this is really good to see, because Temperance is about inner grace. You will find yourself being in the state of peace, where you are becoming an observer of your own emotions, becoming an observer of the situation around you without judgment, having that wisdom, the knowledge that everything will resolve in its due time. This is the card for patience. Temperance is also an excellent card when we are trying to work with others, when we are trying to mold our energies with other people to bring about a certain outcome, to manifest something. And so here you are stepping into temperance. Temperance, I feel, as I was laying the cards out, it feels like the major theme of this month of February is mastering the art of patience, the grace that comes in the space where we take pause, when we may even continue with our day-to-day lives with that innate knowledge that things are working for us, that the universe has our back, that we just have to give it time to unfold in divine timing. And this energy of temperance is very supportive. In your day-to-day life, there's a bit of that upheaval, a block, a resistance, unwillingness to explore an area of your life. And I feel that is coming from temperance because, I don't want to assess my life or reevaluate my life because everything will fall in place where it's meant to. The cards will land where they're meant to. It's a bit of a surrender type of an energy. I can't say if it's good or bad. I think there is really no judgment here. And I'm also sensing non-judgment from you, Leo, that it is what it is. Let the situation unfold the way it's supposed to, and I will just stand and watch and pay attention to how the situation is unfolding. Perhaps that's possibly the best space to be in. What you need to focus on, Page of Swords in reverse, it's a piece of communication, a message, something that needs to be said or written or explored. It's not happening, and I think you're deciding to again take pause, not work on it, not act on it, because I will just stand back and observe what's going on. It's like a confirmation that don't take action yet. Wait a little bit, see how things unfold. And in your recent past, what's supporting you, and by the way, you have 2 sevens here, 7, and we have the Chariot in reverse, another 7. So in this horizontal spread here, we have 777. And that's, again, for me, it's that divine timing, being guided by your higher self. Hence why you have the divine gift of temperance working for you. Seven of Cups in reverse in your recent past, something that is supporting you, that has worked in your favor, and this is gaining clarity. Where the heart space is muddled and confused with the 7 of Cups of pride, there's confusion, there is a little bit of greed. I always sense with this card that I want this, I want that, I want everything. When it's in reverse, well, you have decided what you want or what you need. There is no confusion as to what you truly want to have manifested in your life, what will bring you to true happiness. And that's why you're like, let me observe and see how things unfold, because I trust that the divine order is at play here. I have faith. I am allowing this thing to manifest on its own. I'm not going to intervene. What's crowning you is 4 of Swords in reverse, though. It is pointing back to the 3 of Swords, the healing that needs to still happen, because after the 3 of Swords, we have the 4 of Swords upright, and this is where we go into deep rest and recovery. When this is reversed, it's not happening. There is still some aches and pains from the past that need to be addressed, and that was that was a sense I got from the beginning of the reading, when we have a Ten of Wands with that refusal to put down our burdens. And here, crowning energy is also what is motivating you. Okay. Having said all that I have said thus far, with temperance here and you being divinely guided, and that's the horizontal trajectory of the, you know, of the reading so far. But if we look at what is in the higher order, the vertical lines, we have Four of Swords in reverse, Seven of Pentacle in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, and everything crossing that is a Temperance. And here is where the duality lies. There is a duality here. The cups in the Temperance card are also pointing to that duality. The yin and the yang, the energy is constantly shifting. The duality here is that the denial to do a life review, the denial to move forward with a message, or the hesitancy to put down the burdens. There is a healing needed here, Leo. There is something that needs to be faced with regards to the past. And again, with that comes the divine knowledge that everything will sort out, and that you are demonstrating patience with yourself and with others. But given that our crowning energy is Four of Swords in reverse, I'm feeling a bit of restlessness as well, where there is rest needed, and Leo not making enough time to do that life review and pausing and not moving forward. And that's fine. That has been affirmed, confirmed. That message has been confirmed. Refusal to rest is refusal to heal. And take how that resonates in your personal situation. As I mentioned, there is a duality with that reading in terms of moving forward or staying back and being the observer, but there is an element that needs to be reflected on, a deep sorrow that you want to just bury and move on. And again, like, I feel it's not going to be, regardless of what the cards say, it's just not a healthy approach. Okay, Leo, for the month of March now. Just gonna ring the bell to clear the space. Taking a deep breath, let's look at March. What's the current space for Leo? Five of Wands. Crossing energy, Seven of Cups, it's back here. Temperance again, in what you need to focus on. Recent past for Leo. Seven of Wands, upright. Another two sevens are here, crowning energy. Eight of Swords, upright. And then we have the Ten of Wands in reverse again. Chariot upright this time. Oh, sorry, I didn't talk about the Chariot in the previous reading. I feel because it ties into this this reading of March. The Chariot was the immediate outcome of the last reading, but in reverse. That was an indication that we're not moving forward with determination, with clarity, with passion, you know, all that things that the upright Chariot represents. Background of the reading here now, something that is hidden is that this Chariot wants to move forward. Previous reading, it was here in the outcome as reverse, not able to move forward. This month in March, they would like you to move forward, a spirit of the universe or your guides. And two major arcana repeating here, Chariot and Temperance. Patience for the manifestation of this Chariot. Those of you wanting to buy a car in February, perhaps it's not a good idea. You know, this is very simple. But maybe March might be the month for it. But then there is, with the Chariot though, there is an deep inner knowledge of our goal. There is clarity of where we want to go and who we want to be with this chariot, and then he moves full throttle when he or she has that idea, that understanding of where they need to be in their life. Page of Swords back here under the chariot, this time upright. Page of Swords. Again, it's that message, that decision that you will move forward with, and then it will be the time. But let's see what you are dealing with in the month of March. You have current energy, 5 of Wands, drama, conflict, too many energies that you're battling. You know, it might not be a drama in your day-to-day, it might be, but sometimes the 5 of Wands can also present as an internal struggle where we are, sorry, not an internal struggle, but a struggle where too many things are seeking your attention at the same time, and you're just fighting that, whereas not allowing visioning to happen, or you know, grace. There's no grace in that situation, and that's why what you need to focus on this month is that grace, waiting in grace, waiting patiently, allowing things to unfold as they may. So if you are pulled into drama, you know, stay focused on your inner truth, on the alchemy that you are creating with others. Even though I feel others may want to pull you into their drama, and here you have to, I feel the need to step back to protect your energy. Because, okay, let's look at the 7 of Cups now, crossing energy. All this drama is again leading us to confusion. I think too many projects, for example, are being handled by you, Leo. Too many little hobbies perhaps that are again creating a sort of a diversion or a removal from truth. It's fog. It's fog created by you, you know, kicking up a lot of dust by running around in circles. That's the image I'm getting. Then we have this 7 of Cups, and that is also bringing confusion in your heart space. Again, there is that, it's like a tug of war, but in 7 different directions, wanting to go everywhere and be everything and meet everyone at the same time. These two energies, the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Cups, it's just not sustainable is what I'm hearing. It's not bad. It's like, yeah, we find ourselves in a space where we want to do a lot of things, and we're passionate about a lot of things, and we find ourselves competing for things that maybe don't just matter, but we are driven by a vision where we think that achievement will bring us peace, joy, happiness. And you know, you're stepping into this energy with the 7 of Wands, and I feel it's like you feel like you have to prove yourself, prove something to yourself or to people around you. Like you have to be the winner. You have to fight for yourself, fight for your rights, stand up for yourself. And as you're doing that, you're not getting into higher ground. You're getting into the midst of the battle, and you're getting dirty as you do so. And it's this desire to just outshine. That's the word I'm hearing from the 7 of Cups. Just to outshine, to be the best. And where is this leading you to is the 10 of Wands in reverse. Again, because it's all these wands here in our horizontal layout. 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands. You see how much fighting there is? And then the 10 of Wands. It's just you're engaged with the world around you, and it's just not coming from a higher vibration. 7 of Wands is a higher vibration in that when you choose to take a higher ground and defend yourself against all the ones that are attacking you, you are choosing a higher ground, a higher path. And you're just saying, I don't choose to fight, I'm just protecting myself. But here you're pulled into conflict, internal conflict, or this is an external, again, like that whole analogy that I used of seeking to compete, seeking to be the best, seeking to outshine others. With the Seven of Cups, because this energy now is just causing more confusion to your heart space. By that I mean you'll find yourself being attracted to many different ideas, or it's just fire energy, a lot of fire energy, but not tamed, not contained. This is creating havoc, and here you are wanting everything and wanting to outshine everyone and everything, and getting competitive, applying yourself, and wanting to be the best at everything. And this is leading you to, again, that resistance to put down your burdens. It feels like you think this is what you need to move ahead in life. The Chariot. And actually, perhaps that is your journey or somebody's journey, because the Chariot is again representative of a journey. And Spirit is telling me now that this is the Temperance is how it leans into this situation, is Leo needs to go through conflict and drama and learn to stand for themselves and learn to really truly understand what it is that their heart desires, and let them carry this burden. This 10 of Wands is what perhaps you will need to carry for a while, because this cycle is not completed. The learning that needs to come through this journey of competition, conflict, learning to stand up for yourself, learning to pursue your dreams, that perhaps, heck, I'm now actually hearing wanting all the 7 things is not the end of the world. It's what Leo wants. And there's patience here, and it's your journey, and everything is unfolding in due time. There's no right or wrong. It is a journey that our listeners here, I have a feeling some of you not even of Leo zodiac, and yet here you are, and that's totally fine. You might have Leo in your chart, or you are dealing with a Leo, and that's okay. You're welcome here. I feel this is a journey that Leo needs to go through, and it is a time when Leo, I think if there is a takeaway from this reading right now, Leo, is that Temperance is supporting you. Temperance is the energy you need to lean into. Allow things to unfold. Watch how the yin and the yang manifests itself in your life. Moments where you need to take action, moments when you need to step back, moments of rest, moments of recovery, moments of action, moments of movement, going forward. Temperance here. And now crowning energy, 8 of Swords. Feeling stuck. There's some anxieties, there's fears, there are these challenges again presenting through this journey of the Wands, the fire suit. 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands, reversed, because it's a journey you need to go through. And you will have to face your fears. You will have to learn to cut the cords. You will have to learn to not let negative thinking hold you back or define your path ahead. Because I am encouraged to see the Chariot here upright, meaning that you will get clarity, you will come to an understanding of your own emotions, you will be able to break free of so that's your reading for the month of March, and we still have our Temperance here, our Chariot, as the key themes that are running through February and March. And that happens sometimes, actually oftentimes, that it takes a while for the energy to shift, and that's because we're going through our internal struggles. We are going through our own personal journey, and it's not time bound. It depends on where we are at spiritually, emotionally, and how things are unfolding around us, and how we are reacting to those situations. There's no rush here. And like I said, it's just a journey that you need to go through, and through it all, demonstrating patience, demonstrating grace. I'm going to shuffle well to get our April reading. welcome to take a few cleansing breaths along with me as I shuffle. Enough. Okay, I'm going to ring the bell now. Leo, current energy for the month of April. Hermit reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. Sorry, that's the crossing energy. There's just a lot of internal. They just gave me the word remodeling. There's a lot of internal. It's even giving me the chills. Internal remodeling happening, Leo. What does that mean? Shifting foundations, they're saying. Internal remodeling, shifting the foundation, building a new foundation. Okay, let's look at your recent past. We have a 5 of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Swords just turned over in the deck as the crowning energy, and I'm very happy to see that. Let's look at our outcome. Oh, the World in reverse. Right, big shifts happening this month, and that's the remodeling. Okay, bottom of the deck, something you don't see, which I guess hopefully now you will with this reading. The 5 of Swords in reverse. Yay, this is the end of that drama, the conflict, the mental battles that we engage with ourselves, within ourselves. Lots of mental chatter, and here we are, 5 of Swords in reverse. This is ending in the month of April. Underneath that, Queen of Swords, we're learning how to speak the truth. We are learning how to command ourselves, how to be good, mindful, good and mindful with the words we use, that are honest and truthful, something that communicates clearly, someone who's very good at leading as well, a good leader. All right, so current energy, Hermit reverse. Hermit reverse. This is reminding me of a 4 of Swords in reverse from the February reading. Hermit reverse is not making time to look within for answers. Hermit reversed is Virgo energy. I'm feeling here, I don't have the patience to do this. I don't have the energy, the emotional strength it needs to go to a place where the Hermit can bring me answers. You being the Hermit here in this situation, Leo, you need to step into, the wise man within, your highest self, seeking guidance from the higher self, not taking time out to do the introspections that will perhaps bring answers. Crossing energy, Knight of Cups, you're just not emotionally available. And emotionally available for whom? For yourself. Knight of Cups, you don't have that emotional bandwidth, the patience, the compassion, the love that this situation wants you to demonstrate. It's just you're not there yet. Or maybe that is where you'll be moving forward, but it's just not this month, not in April. What you need to focus on. So we were with this 2 of Pentacles in upright. So Two of Pentacles is, doing multiple things. In many cases, it's doing two projects, working on two projects. It's the dance, the act that this person is putting up. So to everybody else out there, it seems like, oh, Leo's doing really well, because he or she is putting up a show. It's an act. But what it tells other people is like, yeah, we're very good managers. We can handle whatever's thrown at us, and we'll juggle everything, and we'll like have one or two things up in the air and handle one in one hand, and round it goes. The Two of Pentacles, it's just telling me that you're managing. You are managing with whatever life has given you, and you're making it work for you, Leo. And this card being in the position of what you need to focus on, it's just saying keep doing it. It's a temporary situation. It is leading, because it's number two, it's the time for duality, a time for making two things work in tandem, for it to roll into a 3, into a 4, and on it goes. It feels cyclical, again a cycle that you need to go through. And the Two of Pentacles, it is just keep doing that, because the situation, it feels like it'll change from here. I feel like I want to draw a card for a Two of Pentacles. Because in the background we have, I don't know if you can see, there's a couple of ships in the background. The water is tumultuous. It's not stable, and that's how he's feeling on the inside. But then to the world, yeah, there's this great act, like you're doing well. You're seemingly managing, and you have mastered the whole skill of multitasking. High Priestess. Okay. High Priestess is what is guiding you, the knowledge. This is whatever you are juggling, or however you are presenting yourself to the world. It's an intuitive process. I feel like you know where this Two of Pentacles is leading you to. And, with this coming as your foundation, it's telling me that you are guided, one, by your higher self. You know that this needs to be done for the manifestation of something else. And demonstrating wisdom is what it is. Demonstrating higher knowledge. So in the recent past, we have Five of Cups upright. Again, there's that healing we talked about from the month of February, if I'm not mistaken. The Three of Swords that need to be tackled. And here we are learning to make peace with past regrets, grievances, whatever have we, and it's a release happening here in the month of April with that. What's crowning you is our Ace of Swords. You see the desire, or this, your higher self is showing you a path ahead, right? We have the High Priestess here, and the confirmation for many of you is just keep doing what you're doing. The Two of Pentacles. It's needed for you to gain clarity on a matter, whatever it be. This is the sword of victory, the sword of truth, the sword of higher knowledge, higher power. And it's that brand new beginning happening. Like an idea will just strike you, and it is coming from your higher self. It's coming from source. The High Priestess is here. And because we're just about to begin on a new cycle, we have to complete another cycle. You're at the end of, remember the cycle we talked about from February and March? It's coming to a close in April. But there's still some work that needs to be done, because our Hermit and the Knight of Cups is in reverse. There's some meditation that needs to happen, going within to seek your answers, trusting your highest self to bring you answers. And yes, there will be a brand new idea coming to you as a form of gift from the divine. You have the Knight of Cups and the Hermit in reverse. Again, that reluctance, that a bit of stubbornness coming here, for Leo, not wanting to go there, not wanting to see the truth, or not the truth, but it's just, it feels like you feel there's no point in rehashing the past. That's that energy, no point in rehashing the past. Again, I don't know what your situation is. This is a general reading, but perhaps my job here is to tell you that there is still something lingering from long time ago, because we have the Hermit here in reverse. It's asking you to make time for reflection. And I've just heard that some of you have been in the Hermit mode for a very long time. Yeah, from this space of letting go, releasing, and moving on, you have stayed here for too long. And we've stayed here too long, and you've become the Knight of Cups, but in reverse, unable to move on with that forgiveness, move on with the compassion, the love that you have discovered within. I'm sensing a bit of fear, unable to make an offer of love to someone because of fear of rejection. And you're like, I've just made peace with that. I'm not putting my heart out there again. And that's your recovery. That's your journey. There is no rush. Again, all I'm hearing with Leo is, Sahiba, be patient. Let them have their time. Let them have all the time that they need to process whatever has been going on in their situation. And well, we do have the World reverse, so this journey will take time. But all that the World card is telling us is that it is at its, it's on its last station. It's ending, and there's just some surrender, acceptance that needs to happen, and Leo is getting there in their own time. And that's your reading for the month of April. All right, now I'm going to pull out 3 cards from the Radley Valentine deck, the Angel Answers. Let's put the tarot away. As I'm shuffling, you can think of maybe a question or some clarification that you see that hasn't come through just yet. So feel free to send those questions out to your guides, to your universe, and let's see what they have to say. Okay. Leo. Forgiveness, Leo. I remember using that word just like 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. Forgiveness. Too many, Spirit. Just need one more. Leo. Improving health. Okay, more cards for you. Let's just take it. First card that popped out is forgiveness. Forgiveness. Next, within the next few months, improving health. It's also Kundalini awakening. Unlikely. Look for a sign. This is reminding me of the High Priestess. Look for a sign. All right, now let's look at our White Light Oracle. This deck will offer us an overarching message, and I will read from the guidebook to give you the meaning of the card, And there is sometimes a meditation that will follow, so I hope you stay around for that. Otherwise you can check out, and then I will just see you next time whenever I publish another video. Okay, so just want to ring the bell one last time. Okay, Leo, and we talked about duality in this reading, and there are two people in this card. It's number 29, Beatitude of Sacred Rapture. No idea what that means, but let's look at the meaning. Beatitude of Sacred Rapture. I will show you the card once again as soon as I have the page number out. Okay, ready? That's our duality here. Okay. Let your true self be seen. Search for the deeper spiritual purpose and opportunity for healing beneath conflict and suffering. If you have been in pain, this oracle brings a message of a joyful breakthrough. Your soul is growing stronger, more able to have faith in wisdom than in judgment or doubt. Commit to your spiritual path and know you are making progress, even if things seem more difficult for a time. Know that any such difficulty is part of your healing and that you will successfully move through it. Trust yourself. I'll read the healing process, and should you wish to close your eyes and, go to a sacred space, you're welcome to do so. Become present and connect with your heart in a restful, respectful manner. You may do this by lightly resting your hand over your heart and feeling for its presence beneath your hand. Not only as a marvelous physical organ, but also as a spiritual temple of love. As you exhale, your awareness can drop from your head to your heart. As you inhale, your awareness can retreat a little more from the appearances of the outer world and feel pulled lovingly and gently toward the inner magnetic field of the heart. Within the heart, you can see, feel, and become aware of a beautiful eye. It is an eye of light, an eye of protection, an eye of wisdom and non-judgment, of clear vision and spiritual sight. This is not a clinical eye which assesses. It is a compassionate eye which sees the luminous inner reality of the soul and the sacred destiny of all beings. The trappings of opinion and preconceived ideas are like the nets of fishermen. The ocean of love within the heart glides right through them. In the heart there is love and wisdom. There is healing, there is truth and courage. The same love, wisdom is in the hearts of all beings. You can imagine it gently stirring, awakening, bringing peace, making the connection between all beings more conscious. We are not alone. We matter to each other at a deep spiritual level. Let yourself rest beneath the appearances of conflict and separation and pain. Partake of the sacred heart tonic of all-embracing, all-encompassing love. When you're ready to complete your healing process, slowly emerge by focusing on the sensations of the air or clothing upon your skin. Then ground and hydrate yourself. You have completed your healing process.